Hello and welcome to day 18 of your 21 days of yoga. I'm Alexandra. Thank you so much for being here, for practicing with me. Today we go for exploration. So the intention is actually inviting you to explore how can you grow in your practice by being curious, by inviting a sense of playfulness into your practice as a way for you to actually find more possibilities. Right? Okay, if you're ready, hop on your mat. I'm so excited. And let's start into child's pose. So bring your knees as wide as your mat, big toes together, hips are going towards the heels, and then you're going to extend your arms above your head and you're going to place the forehead on the ground. And let's just take a couple of moments in here to settle in. So tap into your breath, noticing how are you feeling today. And what exactly is coming up? What's new? And tap also into the sensations within your body. And no matter what's coming up, just notice without the need to label anything. Everything is fine the way it is. And relax your body a little bit more towards the ground. And let's stay for 2 more breaths. Breathe in and out through the nose. One more, breathe in. And breathe out. Good, come back. Come into your force. Okay, so palms and knees on the ground. Let's do 3 rounds of cat and cow, checking in with our spine. So first of all, you're going to lower your abdomen. You're going to open up your chest and breathe in. And then exhale, round through the spine, chin into your chest. And then breathe in. And open up to new possibilities. Exhale, let it go. And one more. Exhale. Good, come back towards the center. And from here, I want you to move back and forth a couple of times, checking in with your wrists. And maybe turning the palms, facing the legs. And again, moving back and forth a couple of times. And feel every sensation. Good. Okay, come back towards the center. And from here, extend your right leg back and then send it up. And now send your left arm up as well. And then pull abdominals in here. So even the lower ribs are going towards the mid-spine. And then you're going to grab your foot, eyes on a fixed point, and then pull abdominals in and then focus on pressing down and lifting up. So you are actually going to use the force you are creating in between your palm and foot to lift a little bit higher. Stay. 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Good job. Whew, okay, that was intense. Anyway, this is good, okay? We are playing today, so just be curious, be open, see what's gonna show up. Extend your left leg, send it up, and then opposite arm, pull abdominals in, strong foundation in here, and then gently grab your foot, press down and lift up. Ooh, stay here. And breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and gently release. Good job. Okay, take a deep breath in. Exhale. And now move the palms a little bit further on the mat. Tuck your toes. Send the hips up to downward facing dog. And let's walk the dog a little bit. And here, feel free to do whatever movement your body is telling you to do. So I really want you to express yourself in this practice, because definitely the practice doesn't have to be rigid in any way. Okay. And when you feel ready, I want you to settle into your downward facing dog, bringing your feet hip distance apart. And start pressing down, lifting through the sitting bones. And relax your head in between your arms. Good. Now breathe. Exhale. Send the right leg up, breathe in. Right toes are pointing down. And then step in between your palms. Drop the left knee down. Arms are going up for a low lunge. Good. Send arms up. Relax the shoulders down. And if you want, you can do a slight back bend in here. And in case you are holding your breath, you just know that you just went too much. And just come a little bit forward. And we stay for 3, 2, and 1. Good. Release your palms at the top of your mat. Move your right foot at the edge of the mat. And from here, bend the left knee. And you're going to grab your foot, only if possible. Otherwise, I just want you to send your arm as an intention to grab your foot. And this is going to happen in the near future. So just stay in the practice. Okay. And we stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and now gently release. Bring your right palm down through the inside of your leg, and now send your hips backwards. Okay, you're gonna start feeling your right hamstring. It's okay. You can put a little bend through the right knee, and then lengthen through the crown of your head every time you inhale, and then exhale. The chest is going a little bit lower. Okay, one more breath. Exhale. Send the hips forward. And now send your left knee up. Bend the left knee, straighten the front leg. And then step at the left edge of your mat. Come into a Malasana. Palms in front of your chest. Lengthen through the crown of your head. And now your arms are pressing into your legs. The legs are pressing into your arms. Good. One more breath. Exhale. Good. Send your arms up. Pull abdominals in. You send your lower ribs towards the mid-spine in here. And then you go all the way up. Good. Bring your feet together. Take a deep breath in here. Press down, lift up. And then exhale and dive forward. Halfway lift and breathe in. Palms on the mat. Step back with both of your legs. Knees down. Pull abdominals in. And you go all the way down. Untuck your toes. Press down. Lift your chest up. Breathe in. Cobra. And then exhale. Downward facing dog. Breathe out. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Let it go. Let's go on the other side. Send your left leg up. Good. And now step in between your palms. Drop the right knee down. And now send your arms up. Good. Relax your shoulders down. And now again, squeeze your inner thighs. Pull abdominals in, squeeze the inner thighs. And squeezing your inner thighs, you've been hearing me. It's more of a movement of sending your left hip back, right hip forward. Good job. I know you can do this. Exhale. Maybe do a slight back bend, opening up your chest towards the ceiling. Good. And now release your palms at the top of your mat. Move your right foot at the edge of the mat. Good. Bend the right knee and grab your foot. Press your foot towards the body. And at the same time, you rotate the rib cage a little bit more up towards the ceiling. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and now gently release. Good. Right palm, left palm comes down on the mat. Send the right knee up and step with the right foot at the edge of the mat. Let's go for Malasana. Okay, finding a little bit of stillness in here. And now lengthen through the crown of your head. Exhale, relax into the pose. Good. Last 2 breaths in here. One more. Exhale. Pull abdominals in, arms are going up, and then you go all the way up. Heel toe, until you bring your big toes together. Press down, lift up. Exhale and dive forward. Halfway lift. High plank. Okay, if you have a chaturanga in your practice, make sure to hinge forward first of all. Okay, so it's this movement of moving back and forth from your toes. Okay, and then you go to low plank, or you just put your knees down. And you take up dog or cobra, pressing the tops of your feet, and then exhaling. We meet back into downward facing dog. Good. Make sure you are pressing the fingertips and the knuckles. Exhale. Good. One more breath. Exhale. And now I want you to send your right leg up. Bend the knee and stack your hips. Hold it. Good. It's like you want to send your right heel and you want to touch your left armpit. This is the intention. And you either stay here or you flip and we go for wild thing. Okay. And again, take as much space as you need. Opening your chest up towards the ceiling. Good. 2 more breaths. 1 more. Exhale, send your hips down. Come into a high plank. Hold this plank. 1 breath. Exhale. You either bring your knees down, you either hinge forward, low plank, up dog or cobra, long neck. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Good job. Breathe in through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Okay. 1 more breath. Exhale. Here we go. Left side. Send your left leg up. Bend the knee and stack your hips. Good. Keep pressing equally into your palms. Keeping your shoulders in the same line. Okay. So the tendency will gonna be to actually press more into your right palm than into the left. You either stay here, you either flip. Okay, let's go. Open up your chest. Ooh. Put a little bend through the right elbow, because this is gonna give you access to shoulder integration. Okay, bringing the shoulder blades together so you can actually open the chest a little bit more. 1 more breath. Exhale, send the hips down and come into high plank. Hold it for 1 breath. Low plank, maybe knees down, okay? And you take a cobra instead of up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good job. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. That's it. 1 more breath. Exhale. Last one. Let it go. And from here, I want you to walk your feet a little bit more towards the center of your mat. And we go for crow pose. Okay, crow pose. This is an arm balance. And also, because it's an arm balance pose, doesn't mean you need only the arms. You also need the center of the body, okay? So your abdominals. And in order to keep your balance, you need abdominals and you need your palms. This is going to be your foundation during crow. And now, if you don't have a crow in your practice, don't worry. I want you to play, okay? This is one way of finding new opportunities for each of us to grow into the practice. So bring your palms on the mat. Make sure to spread your fingers and create this really good grip, okay? Pressing the fingertips and the knuckles into the ground. And you send your hips up. Good, and then you bring your knees, both of them, as close as you can to your armpit. And from here, you lean forward, okay? And the intention is actually to send your feet up. Now, we have some options, don't worry about it. First of all, you can lift just one leg, pull abdominals in, and you play, noticing the sensation. And then you send your foot down and you lift the other one. Okay? So, okay, in this pose, definitely you need your arms in your abdominals, but it's also a thing for the mind because it's a different perspective and the mind needs to get used to it. Okay, so let's play a little bit with it. For 5 breaths, you either hop into your crow and you fly, or you just play with it, right? We are finding, and we are also creating new opportunities here. Let's go for it. 5 breaths. Hips up, knees as close as you can to your armpits. Put a little bend through the knee, through the elbows. And then you send, oops, legs up. Good. And make sure you are still breathing in here. Okay, last breath, even for me. Good. And release. Okay, that was imperfect. Am I right? Good job. Everything is imperfect. And this is just a practice. Let's meet into downward facing dog. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. You can feel the heat in your body, am I right? This is good. Okay, let's go for one more vinyasa. So bend the knees, look in between your palms, and now step at the top of your mat. Take a halfway lift and fold. And we go all the way up. Root down, rise up. Exhale and flow. Halfway lift. Get long through the crown of the head. High plank. Knees down. Or you go through your chaturanga. Upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. 2 more breaths. 1 more. Exhale. And now bend the knees. Look in between the palms. Step at the top of your mat. Halfway lift, and you bring the shoulder blades towards the spine. And then you exhale and fold. Good, and now take a chair pose. Knees are together, big toes are together. Okay, let the tailbone descend, and from here I want you to sit a little bit lower. Good, and a little bit lower. Come on, you got this. A little bit lower, and lower, until you can sit on your mat, and you come into a boat pose. Yes, pull abdominals in, and lengthen through the crown of your head. Oops. So, you either bring the palms behind your back, you either grab the back of your knees, but even here, open up your chest by sending the shoulder blades towards the spine. And we stay. 10, 9, and you know what? You can even count with me. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Knees into your chest. And hug the knees really, really tight. Good job. Okay. Bring your feet on the ground and prepare yourself for a bridge pose. Now you press your feet into the ground. You lift your hips up. And you keep the knees in the same line with the hips. Okay. Squeeze your glutes. Engage your abdominals. Send the hips a little bit higher. And if possible, interlace the fingers behind your back. Press down and lift up. Breathe. Good. That's it. 1 more breath. Exhale, release. And swing your legs side to side. Good. Now send your legs up towards the ceiling. Let's take this as an inversion today. You send your toes towards the face and you press your heels up towards the ceiling. Put a little bend through the knees. And breathe. That's it. Just check in with yourself. Are your legs shaking? If the answer is yes, know that this is just one way of the body. This is how it's actually eliminating the tension. And it's also because a lot of action happened. Okay, bring your knees into your chest, hug the knees one more time. And from here, take a deep breath in. Send your knees over to the left. And then right arm comes at the same line with your shoulder, palm is facing up. And breathe. Good, okay, let's come back towards the center and then send your knees over to the right, eyes over to your left. Good job. So just slowing it down from here. And from here, come into a Supta Baddha Konasana. Bring the soles of your feet together. And rest one palm on top of your chest, the other on top of your abdomen. And now gently relax your legs a little bit more towards the ground. Noticing how are you feeling right now towards the end of this class. And exactly what sensations do you feel. And maybe you can notice the difference between how your body was at the beginning of this class and how it's feeling right now. So what exactly is different? And from here, extend your legs as wide as your mat. Let's take Shavasana. Turn the palms facing the ceiling. Make yourself really comfortable in here for this final moment of this practice. And just let go of any thoughts. Let go of any effort, expectations. And just allow yourself to relax a little bit more towards the ground, letting every part of the body and every muscle relax down. Because this is your moment to just be. And as always, I'm encouraging you to stay for at least 5 more minutes into Shavasana. And I'm going to say Namaste. And I hope to see you tomorrow on the mat.